Oh, are we? All right, cool. All right. Hey, good evening out there in War Eagle land. Those of you watching on Game Changer, also those that are tuned in to YouTube, War Eagle Television, we welcome you. We are going to have softball. It looked iffy for a while, Coach.
Really?
Here with me is Taylor Tinsley. We weren't sure for a minute. Had a few lightning strikes to go through, had a hailstorm pass through for just a little bit, but we are going to get ready to go. And this one should be a good one. War Eagles tonight are bringing in the Gentry Lady Pioneers. We'll tell you, if you see Gentry on the jerseys and you're expecting a non-competitive game, I hate to disappoint you. This is a very good Gentry team that came in last year, was a Final Four team in their division last year. A lot of these girls I have seen coaching travel ball for years and years and years. Their coaches are both club coaches. They will come in here and be ready to go. And it'll be a good test for our War Eagles. Coming here tonight, a good break from conference play before we get back in here next week. We flew through warm-ups. Coach Lance Nation will hit to daughter Olivia Nations, and Gentry's going to end that. I would expect we are going to be very quickly going to the plate meeting and then on to softball. Obviously, if you guys have been paying attention today, it's windy, Coach. We have a more than gentle breeze blowing in from the right field corner, but we have stuck it out long enough. The weather has cleared through, and we are going to play some ball. We're going to take a little break here, or let you guys go through some commercials. We'll come back out after the plate meeting. We will do starting lineups and then softball here in just a few minutes. softball fans. Good crowd here tonight. Those of you that have stuck it out with us through a couple of rain delays and even a hail delay, we thank you for joining us. We are going to have softball. Weather looks clear for the rest of the night and what appears to be just a gentle breeze blowing from the right field foul pole towards the left. We have starting lineups for tonight's game. We are going to begin with our visitors from Gentry. Leading off is the shortstop, number 13, Presley Ward. Batting second and catching, number 8, Olivia Nations. Batting third, playing third base, number 00, Audrey Littlejohn. Batting fourth in right field is number 10, Evie Tomlinson. Batting fifth, playing first base, number 2, Cindy Barger. Batting sixth is in center field, number 21, Alexis Lopez. Batting seventh, in left field, number 55, Maisie Holzkamper. Batting eighth and pitching, number 5, Callie Jordan. And batting ninth and playing second base, number 4, Jamie Kirk. Now please welcome the starting lineup for your Heritage High School War Eagles. Leading off, playing center field, number 11, Kyler Strickland. Batting second is your second baseman, number 2, Ava DeFreitas. Batting third and pitching, number 4, Jocelyn Strickland. Batting fourth and catching, number 24, Carly Earl. Hitting fifth is your right fielder, number 20, Lillian Hagedorn. Batting sixth, playing left field, number 5, Lily Humphreys. Batting seventh and playing first base, number 7, Tegan Holt. Hitting eighth, playing third base, number 14, Gabby Kelly. And at shortstop, number 22, Sydney Gaffney. Your Eagles are coached by Rodney Bowen. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please rise. Turn your attention to our nation's flag in right center field as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Thank you once again for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. It's Gentry and Heritage, and it's always a great day to play ball. Your War Eagle battery this evening. Behind the dish, number 24, Carly Earl. And in the circle, number 4, Jocelyn Strickland. And good evening once again out there, ladies and gentlemen. Whether you're watching us on YouTube or you're watching us on Game Changer, we welcome you to softball. Again, a 5 o'clock game. We stretched that one a little bit, Coach, but we've got softball and we're ready to go. Leading off for Gentry is the shortstop, Presley Ward. In steps Presley Ward from Gentry. Once again, if you're just joining us, this is a very good Gentry team filled full of a lot of travel players. Final four in their classification last year. War Eagles coming in search of a victory here between conference games. Presley Ward steps in, and she's going to take the opening offering from Jocelyn Strickland, and it is up and away, ball one. That's the way we get it going. Again, I know on Game Changer you can see the flags out in right center field. They are full. That one lifted to left. We'll see how that is actually exactly how the wind's going to play that. That's a home run for Presley Ward. We talked about it, Coach. It might just be exactly who hits the fly balls in the right direction. I don't think that one was extremely well hit by Ward, just carrying out to left center field. That flag is blowing straight from the right field foul pole over towards the left field foul pole. Certainly helped that one along the way. War Eagles now down 1-0, 2 pitches in. Next batter is the catcher, Olivia Nations. In steps Olivia Nations. She is the daughter of Lance Nations, the head, who's over, actually the assistant coach. He's over in the first base coaching box. Over but low from Jocelyn. That one down and inside, 2-0 the count. Defense for the War Eagles, a familiar one in the outfield. Lily Humphreys in left, Kyler Strickland in center. Lillian Hagedorn playing a very shallow right. That is the win specifically. If you look at the alignment, Coach, Lily is about a step off of the track in left field. Lillian is at best midway out there, and exactly because of the wind that you'll see. Ground ball, great play by Gabby. Throws from her knees onto first. Safe is the call. Outstanding play by Gabby. They say it's just a tick late at first. Next batter is the third baseman, Audrey Littlejohn. Nations, although a catcher is going to stay here and run. Coach, that one's tough break right there. Outstanding play by the senior Gabby Kelly.
Great effort.
Change up over from Jocelyn for strike one. Littlejohn's the hitter, Evie Tomlinson on deck. Good pitch by Jocelyn. Had her guessing after the first pitch change up. 0-2 the count. Nations is the runner on first. Tried to get the outside edge. Got a little bit too much plate. That one stroked into left field. First three are aboard for Gentry here in the first. Next batter is the right fielder, Evie Tomlinson. Nations the runner at second. Littlejohn is on at first. In steps the senior, Evie Tomlinson. War Eagles in search of an out. War Eagle defense on the infield. We already told you the outfield. On the infield is Gabby Kelly, who made that great play at first, just not quite in time after the throw from her knees. Sydney Gaffney's at second, or short. Ava DeFreitas at second. Tegan Holt is at first. Already mentioned the battery. Carly Earl behind the plate, and it's Jocelyn in the circle. Change up. Runners on the move. Carly's got her picked off. Throw behind her. That is going to work exactly in Gentry's favor. The runner advanced to third. We were unable to get the runner Littlejohn in the rundown. What looked good right there, Coach, turned into basically a free base for Gentry. We have first and third now and nobody out. 1-1 the count to Tomlinson. That one lifted. Do not give up on any foul ball. And that right there, you can see just the reaction from the players. That is a ball that on another day, Coach, is hitting off the dugout or even further over into the sidewalk.
No doubt.
But this wind pulls it right back in. Created confusion from both the War Eagles and landed in between us. That would be 2 fly balls in the right spot for Gentry if we're keeping score of that, and I think we could, actually. Runner Littlejohn advances to second. War Eagles do not attempt to throw rather than give up the runner from third. So now second and third and nobody out. Jocelyn ahead of the count, 2-2 on the batter, Tomlinson. Ground ball right back to Jocelyn. Looks a runner back on to first. Nicely done by 4. 1 out here in the first.
That's a huge out for Jocelyn there.
Next batter is first baseman Cindy Barger. Left-handed hitter Cindy Barger steps in now. Second and third. Now Sydney creeps in at short. That, I think, is as much for the potential for slapping as it is to try and cut off the runner at home. Good strike one right there by Jocelyn on the outside edge. Shows bunt, fouls bunt off. 0-2 the count now. Nice work by Jocelyn getting on top of the hitter here. 2-strike count. Again, thank you all for tuning in. Obviously, this was a 5 o'clock start. Got delayed to the 7 o'clock start. We're just happy to be playing ball. Swing right through it on the outside edge. Good pitch right there by Jocelyn off the edge. Made her chase. 2 gone now for Gentry. Next batter is the center fielder, Alexis Lopez. In steps Alexis Lopez, and the War Eagles have a chance to get out of this one with just the 1-run damage done. Drilled to third. Gabby across to Teagan. That one, no question about it. The questionable call doesn't hurt us. We get out of it. 1 run on the home run. 2 runners left after half an inning is Gentry 1. War Eagles coming up. For sure. Leading off for the War Eagles, center fielder Kyler Strickland. Who we got here? Who we got? Lifted. You never know. You never know. Shortstop doesn't have it. It drifts all the way out to center field for the out. Again, do not give up on any fly ball. Next batter, second baseman, Ava DeFreitas. Ava picks her walk-up music better than anybody. And there's ball 1, high to Ava. Coach Boehm with a lineup change. He likes to stack Kyler and Ava together. Ava moving into the 2 hole today. See if she can take advantage of it right here. Ball 2 up, 2-0 the count. Actually, I had a chance to coach Ava when she was, I think, 12, when she was really young. I named her Weapon at that point in time, and I still call her that. There's a strike over the outside edge. But as we talked about, just, a walk is effectively a double with Ava. She's got good power from the right-hand side, especially for someone her size. 2-1 the count. Swings through that one on the outside edge. 2-2 the count. Pitcher in the circle is Callie Jordan. We mentioned the catcher. She was batted second. Her name's Olivia Nations. That one's going to hang up. Oh, just foul. The wind tried to blow that one back as well. Just missed. If that's down, Ava's going to run for days. Pitcher Jordan is a sophomore. We saw her a year ago as a freshman. Throws a lot of strikes. Lifted to left center, carrying, and it's going to bounce off the wall. Ava rounds first, goes on to second. Ball's going to go all the way to pitcher, but it's a one-out double for DeFreitas. And, Coach, there we go, taking advantage of it right there.
Definitely. Ball just kept carrying.
Next batter is the pitcher, Jocelyn Strickland. And as we say that, you look out and the flags are blowing even harder right now. For a War Eagle standing in the box that has big-time power from the right-hand side. There's ball 1, up and away. Jocelyn doesn't need this win, but she'll take it. Thank you very much if she gets one, for sure. Change up. Jocelyn tried to hold it up, just had the bat in the zone, fouled it back. 1-1 the count. Some other games in the area canceled this evening. The Razorbacks moved their game to a doubleheader with Oklahoma tomorrow. Rogers is going to reschedule their game. We were able to stick it out long enough here, Coach. We got softball on a Friday night. That one lifted. And again, you never know. You hear the coaching staff from Gentry yelling, stay on it. Because that's a ball that is much closer to Casey's than it would be to the field of play on another day. But it just held up. Hit the top of the War Eagle dugout. Off the plate outside. 2-2 the count. Good eye there by Jocelyn. Great speed on its second in DeFreitas. Change up and a good one. Had to tag her and did. Just a good pitch right there by Callie Jordan. Hadn't seen a change up yet. She pulled a good time to bring it out. Next batter, number 24, Carly Earl. And it is up to Carly Earl now to bring home Ava with a 2-out hit. Ava takes off when she sees the ball in the turf. Just excellent speed right there. And, Coach, I don't think that's a steal attempt. That is just a read by Ava. She saw the ball hitting in the turf, and she knows she's fast enough. Unless Nations were to pick it absolutely clean and throw it down there, she was going to beat it. She now only 60 feet away for Carly. Any kind of base hit certainly scores Ava right here. Good opportunity for Carly to tie this one up. Inside edge. Back Carly off a little bit. She gets the call. That'd be Callie Jordan. Gets the call. 1-1 the count. That's going to get her. Courtesy runner at first is number 13, Libby Casto. Your batter, the right fielder, Lillian Hagedorn. So in checks a sophomore Casto with good speed at first. First and third with 2 out. Great speed on both corners. Opportunity to try and steal a run here. And you got somebody in Lillian Hagedorn that's kind of a contact hitter to the left side of the field. We'll see how Coach Bowen likes to play this one. That's when lifted into left. Play's going to be made by the shortstop. There's going to be no throw on between second and third. Runner is going to be held or caught in a rundown. Advancing to third. The play is going to be made out there. Casto out advancing, but it's going to be an RBI single for Lillian Hagedorn, and the War Eagles tie it up. We've played one. It's one apiece.
It's not like. Am I talking? At the end of the first inning, right there, the score is 1-1, and then Gentry scored very early in the first off their first hitter with a home run, really early, and then they had about 2 or 3 more hits, but they just couldn't. They got out, and then they had one player strike out. And then you had Ava the Freights get her hit, and then stole second to third, and then you just saw her get a run off of Lilia Hagedorn's hit, and then Libby Castro tried to steal another base and accidentally got out.
We go to the top of the second. Both teams scratch a run in the first. Gentry on a solo home run. War Eagles had to literally scratch theirs out. Multiple hits. There's a changeup for a strike by Jocelyn. And Coach, we've seen the effects of this wind and these conditions. We're going to see more of it along the way, and has benefited both clubs so far. Swings right through it. Jocelyn, little extra velocity on that one. Gets on top 0-2 now to Macy Holzcamper. Ball out and high. 1-2 the count. If you're watching us on Game Changer, you can follow War Eagle TV, War Eagle Television on YouTube. We are broadcasting there as well. That's where we broadcast home games. You can watch it in either location. Jerry Davenport and a huge team of students who's really built this team. They do a great job of presenting this here tonight, making Coach Tinsley and I sound smart. Swings right through it. Leadoff hitter is gone on a strikeout for Jocelyn. One away. Next batter is the pitcher, Callie Jordan. But again, if you do that, go ahead and subscribe to War Eagle Television channel. Click the little bell over in the right-hand corner. It'll let you know when we're live in almost any sport. You can see baseball, soccer will go on there. All kinds of options. Ball high from Jocelyn. Jocelyn seems like got a little extra velocity this frame. Ball high again. 2-0 the count. Always love these pitcher-on-pitcher matchups. That one still stays high. Just a little release point thing for Jocelyn right there. That ball's got good velocity, good life on it out of her hand. Just carrying high. 3 in a row. See if she can fight her way all the way back, not lose the opposing pitcher, Jordan.
Probably taking here.
And ball high. Same spot. Jocelyn will just make an adjustment right here to get it back down. It doesn't take much, Coach, just an inch or two in release point. Next batter is second baseman, Jamie Kirk. 9-hitter Kirk. Yeah, it looks like we're going to see a courtesy runner here as well.
I'm guessing bunt will be on here.
For sure. It has that look about it, doesn't it? Courtesy runners number 11, Courtney Lawson. Again, your batter, number 4, Jamie Kirk. And you see Gabby well in front of the bag at third. Just where you're at in the lineup with the 9th place hitter. Also, Jamie Kirk, a little smaller, left-handed. It feels like bunt. Everything about it feels like bunt.
And it wasn't.
Ball out. Not on this one for sure. Coach Sean Teeters. Maybe he was wanting a steal attempt before it. He gave a long look at the runner on first with that sign for sure. Swings through that one, foul tip. 1-1 the count. That was a good full hard swing by Jamie Kirk. Not everything is always as it looks, Coach.
No.
There's a bunt attempt. Gets it down. Carly lets it roll foul, now picks it up. 1-2 the count. Runner will have to retreat to first. We were right, Coach. It just took us 3 pitches to be right.
Exactly.
Never let them tell you different.
That's right. And with the wind the way it is, I'm surprised I didn't roll back there. You never know.
2-2 the count. Like we've said it already, you don't give up on anything tonight. Like it's just, you got wet turf, you've got wind, like you have to follow the ball everywhere. Change up, and a good one, is just off the outside edge. That's going to full the count up. We'll see here with the courtesy runner. I would expect the runner to be on the move here. See if Jocelyn can get us to strike him out, throw him out. There is a strike 3 on the outside corner. Runner did not move. 2 outs via strikeout for Jocelyn in the inning. The batter is the leadoff hitter, Presley Ward. Next batter is the leadoff hitter, Presley Ward. Presley led off the game with a mid-range fly ball that landed on the street for a home run. But again, if you pull the ball, it all wind's going to help you here tonight. Runner at first is the pinch runner, Courtney Lawson. Change up off. And I think you see, and you probably will see on both sides, Coach, both coaches try and make an effort to keep the ball on the outside edge just to encourage middle other way as opposed to giving people balls that they can pull and use the wind. There it is right there, just over the outside edge. Good pitch by Jocelyn to get back in the count. 2-1 the count. 2 are out here in the top of the second. Drilled foul.
It's a long strike.
2-2 the count. See how Jocelyn responds. Change up, drilled into left. Picked up by the left fielder Humphreys. Throw back into the shortstop, Sydney Gaffney, and there's first and second with 2 outs. Next batter will be the catcher, Olivia Nations. I have played against Presley Ward, that leadoff hitter. I, as a coach, if I haven't played against her, coached against her for multiple teams, and she's always been that person. Pulled the ball hard. Really done a good job swinging the bat. Hit the home run harder than she hit the base hit to left, or the foul ball harder than she hit the base hit to left. Runners at first and second now. Need to keep it on the infield here. Drilled to left. Nations is down. Humphreys is going to pick it up. Going from first to third is Ward. Gabby takes the cutoff throw, but another run scored by Gentry. They now lead it 2-1. Batter's the third baseman, Audrey Littlejohn. And I think you see, Coach, that just about to say that, like their order is not maybe as deep, perhaps, but when you get through the top 4 are just really, really good. Running at second is number 34, Izzy Yeager. Courtesy runner comes in for Nations this time. And that is just what the courtesy was designed for. Just allow her to get some gear on with 2 outs right here. And there's the intentional walk to Littlejohn, trying to get through this top of the order we're talking about. Next batter is the right fielder, Evie Tomlinson. So that loads the bases. It does a couple of things, Coach. It puts a force at every base again, and it also stretches through the lineup. Now Tomlinson is one of these good players towards the top of the order. She's hitting cleanup. You certainly don't get a breather, but if you manage to get out of this one, you're a little bit deeper in the lineup. Start the next inning. Bases are full. Drilled to left. Humphreys has it on a hop. All the runners are going to advance. Only one base. Ward scores. Tomlinson with the base hit. It is now 3-1 Gentry. Next batter is the first baseman, Cindy Barger. Left-handed hitter Barger. Bases are still full. Again, still has that force out at every base. Change up by Jocelyn. Gets the call over the outside edge ahead of the count. 0-1. So I believe the only one in a hoodie tonight, Cindy Barger. That one fouled back and out of play. Owen to the count. Take care of her, Joss. Good pitch, but just off the outside edge. Almost exactly what they wanted to do with it. This time Barger didn't bite. We don't get the call off the outside edge, and it was off the plate. Change up, fouled straight back. 1-2 the count. 2 are out. Bases are full of Lady Pioneers. Again on the outside edge. Again fouled back by Barger. Good little battle going on right here. Jocelyn's still in a great count. 1-2 the count.
See the equipment on the catcher now. Is that so the coach can...
We actually have there is a communication device. It's one way. Good pitch by Jocelyn, but up. But yeah, it's one way, and you can only do it in high school, or in Arkansas high school, you can only do it to one person. Okay. So he can't, like Jocelyn doesn't have it. Like, it's only relayed to Carly, and then Carly gives signals for everybody else to see. Off the outside edge. Back, that's ball 4. That's ball 3. Runner coming in. Runner's going to be out. The confusion, the batter thought it was ball 4. Runner takes off following the hitter's lead. There's going to be out at the plate. Going to be some discussion on it. But that was just ball 3, and this inning is going to end. War Eagles get a break. Nicely done way to be alert by Jocelyn. We've played 1.5. Gentry gets 2. They're now up 3-1. Nice break right there.
Yes, she thought it was ball 4.
The hitter thought it was ball 4, and then of course with the bases full, now the runners are all advanced. Fielder Lily Humphreys. In steps Lily. It is Lily Humphreys, Tegan Holt, Gabby Kelly. Due up for the War Eagles here in the bottom of the second. That one floats away from Lily. She swings through it. 1-0 the count. I tell you, Coach, not only did we get a late start on this one, like each of these half innings have been extended from, multiple base runners, and we're floating right along here at 7:39 on a Friday night. Change up. They checked to see if Lily swing. She held it up. 1-1 the count. Humphreys, a senior, has been a staple in left field for years for Heritage. And you can see there, the intentionality of Gentry being outside, like away, 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 because that's a hard ball to pull, and you want to be able to pull the ball tonight to take advantage of the wind. Anything to right field is just going to hang up. There it is off the outside edge again. 2-2 the count. Set up way out there that time, ahead in the count. Again, we're glad you all can join us. Listening in on Game Changer, watching on Game Changer, watching on YouTube on War Eagle TV. Change up in a good one. Jordan has been picky about the use of her changeup, but it's been effective when she throws it. Next batter, number 7, Tegan Holt. In steps Teagues.
We've been in 2 strikes.
Change up there early in the count. Good hold there by Tegan. 1-0 the count. Tegan certainly with ample power to get one out with this wind. She would pull the ball. Left center field. Ball high. 2-0 the count. Good hitters count right here for Tegan. Gabby Kelly waits on deck.
You can see Tegan back. She's out for a while with mono, right?
Yeah, we took us a while to get her off the basketball floor, and then she was out with an illness for a week. 3-0 the count. She stepped right in and delivered a RBI base hit, her first at bat back earlier in the week. Ball 4 away. Next batter, number 14, Gabby Kelly. In steps Gabby, another War Eagle senior. Gabby is going to be doing her work at Pratt Community College next year in Kansas. She squares, shows bunt, fouls it away. Just dropped the head of the bat on that one right there. She gets new life. On deck batter is Sydney Gaffney. Down and away on the outside edge. Don't have a direct line to the dugout. Maybe they were listening on War Eagle TV. Everything is away right now. Like, she hasn't gone in this entire inning yet. Maybe she will to change it up at some point in time. They're going right back out. Gabby floats it down the right field line. Again, do not give up on it. It goes into the War Eagle dugout. 1-2 the count. But all we have seen, Coach, is away, 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 change, away, away. And it makes sense. It meets the conditions, right? Throw it on the outside edge, let them see how far they can hit it to right field.
I'm just surprised with the change up right here.
There one goes in off the plate. 2-2 the count. Going right back out and way out. That gets away. Teagan is going to have an opportunity to advance. Throw is on her. She's going to be there safely. There on the pass ball. 3-2 the count. After Gabby is Sydney Gaffney, and then on to the top of the order. Kyler Strickland will wait. We still got outs to spare. That one down the foul, down the right field line. Perfect time for the boing boing splat, coach. Full count to Gabby. In, they say they caught the outside edge. Next batter's a shortstop, Sydney Gaffney. So in steps Sid. Now a 2-out hit we need to play Teagan. Holt with good speed on at second. Off the outside part of the plate. Fouls it straight back. 1 strike the count to Sydney. Again, the on-deck hitter is the leadoff batter, Kyler Strickland. Two are out in the inning. Ball high. An easy take right there, Coach. Comfortable take. Yes. You don't have to worry about that one. 1-1 the count. Need a little 2-out hit here by Sydney to just keep marking with Gentry along the way. Again, we fully expect swings through that one. 1-2 the count. We fully expect there's going to be more runs scored just with the conditions. Just keep scoring with them, right? Like kind of change the mentality. If it's not going to be a 3-1 game, maybe it's an 8-7 game, but just keep scoring. It starts with a hit right here from Sid. Off the outside part of the plate, 2-2 the count. A deep breath there by Sid and her father / announcer. Off the end of the bat, rolled to Presley Ward on to first. That's going to be the end of the inning. No runs. Teagan is left stranded. We've played 2, Gentry 3, War Eagles 1.
And that was the end of the second inning. Gentry scored 1, Heritage scored none. A great inning right there on both sides. A lot of great pitches and a couple bad ones. So only like 2 people got walked. So let's see if the War Eagles are down 3-1. So let's see if they can try to turn around and bring a comeback.
Barger. In steps Cindy Barger. Last seen batting in the bottom of in the top of, that's going to be a tough, twisted hop on the ground. Just a lot of spin on it. Just lands in a bad spot. Going to be a base hit for Barger. But she was batting, and when the out was made at home at the end of the inning, hits the first pitch there, gets a little bitty infield single. Next batter is the center fielder, Alexis Lopez. I mean, they're just a little cue shot off the end of the bat, just landed in a terrible spot. Strike for Jocelyn over the outside third. 0-1 the count. Bunt shown, pulled back. They always get me. Shows bunt again. Pulls it back, 2-1 on the count. On deck, hitter is the left fielder, Macy Holzkamper. Barger on at first. It is a 3-1 Gentry lead. Grounded in the hole. That's going to go between Gabby and Sydney. Middle infielder's a double play death. That one in the hole. We have first and second now, and nobody out for the left fielder, Macy Holzkamper. Next batter is the left fielder, Macy Holzkamper.
Expect a bunt here.
I absolutely would expect a bunt here. Again, we talked about it before. This is the, if you believe in math and probability, first and second and nobody out is actually the statistical time to bunt. It's the only time, if the sacrifice is successful and you get an out, you actually score more runs with second and third and one out than you do with first and second and nobody out. And softball, it's even more so. Like, those are major league statistics. But yeah, it's bunted right back to pitcher. Jocelyn's got it. Picks it up, throws it to Ava. Up to second and third. Go the Pioneers. We have one out. Next batter is the pitcher, Callie Jordan. And coach, it's kind of a unique situation where both teams kind of got exactly what they asked for there, right?
Oh, for
like,
sure.
we'll take the out.
Take the out.
Gentry, like, if you are doing a sacrifice, like, it is very likely an out for the batter. Throw goes into left field. Backed up on the play by Lily Humphreys. Runner is going to score is Cindy Barger. Other runner is going to advance to third. It is 4-1. Gentry. Bunt down. Gabby's got it. Flip to the plate. They got her. Nice play. Gabby Kelly to Carly Earl. The squeeze was cut down by the War Eagles. 2 are out of the inning now with a runner on first. Next batter is the second baseman, Jamie Kirk. Well played right there by Gabby. And a good job by Carly also, both ends. Courtesy runner. That one just looked kind of weird. She just kind of ran off while everything was happening. Courtesy runner at first is number 11, Courtney Lawson. And again, the batter is Jamie Kirk. And this one you want, coach, on deck is your leadoff hitter, Presley Ward. Already gone deep and hit another ball really, really hard for a line drive today. Want to get out of this one with nobody on. She can start the inning with nobody on next time up. Ball one outside from Jocelyn. Fouled straight back. Again, if you're joining us from not Northwest Arkansas, we have had wind advisories and red flag warnings all day, and we're still experiencing some of it. I mean, sustained winds are around 20 miles an hour. We haven't seen the gusts. We haven't seen those like 60-mile-an-hour gusts we had earlier today. There's a little number. Back to the mound. Jocelyn picks it up on to Teagan. That's the way it's going to end. One run comes across. One runner is left after 3. Gentry 4, War Eagles 1. Due to start it off for the War Eagles, it is Strickland, DeFreitas, and Strickland. First one, Kyler, leadoff hitter and center fielder. Everybody's seen her once through the order now. There's a ball on the outside part of the plate, swung through. 0-1 the count. Kyler, another one of these War Eagle seniors, and a captain. She'll be doing her work at Missouri SMT next year, playing softball there. Shows bunt. Ball was well outside into the left-handed batter's box. Again, we talked about it. They are very much being intentional about hitting the outside part of the plate. They have gone inside. They went inside to get a strikeout looking last inning, but it's more of just a show. There it is again on the outside edge. It's over but low. They're going to ask for a swing here. Another no. Another check swing good. This one from Kyler. 2-1 the count. Leadoff hitter, senior, center fielder. Another ball on the outside edge. Swing and a miss. 2-2 the count. And this is that count, Coach, where they have kind of come inside just to try to get you've now thrown her 4 straight pitches on the outside edge or further. And you see Kyler sneaking up onto the plate. There it is, trying to go inside, but the ball low. 3-2 the count. Little chess game when you're calling pitches, trying to put hitters in uncomfortable spots. That one lifted into right center field. That's going to fall. Around first on Areno, she's going to hold up and retreat, but it's a base hit to right center field for Kyler Strickland. Now batting, number 2, Ava DeFreitas. In steps Ava. And I've talked about this before, Coach. This is, you have a couple of Coach Bowen's favorite toys right here with Kyler on the bases, Ava in the box. Fully expect some movement, a bunt opportunity, ball high and away, 1-0 the count. See how he wants to play it. A little bit different situation. Maybe the War Eagles down 3. You want runs in bunches. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Gave Ava the opportunity right there to take a swing at 1. Again, the wind blowing out impacts it too, by the way. Now it makes it different if you can just lift the fly ball to left field and have it carry out of the yard. Shows bunt. Bunts through it. 1-2 now the count. Takes away a little bit of some of what you can do. Most people will not bunt with 2 strikes. If you bunt a 3rd strike foul, it is a strikeout. Does not mean that Kyler couldn't be on the move. Certainly Ava's got 1 big swing left. Over the outside edge. A little slump of the shoulders by the home plate umpire there. That one just off the outside edge. Good take by Ava. 2-2 the count. Ball high. 3-2 the count. Now you're in more of a runner's count. Coach Bowen giving some signs to his senior captain over on first. And in steps Ava. Fouled back. Good piece of hitting right there. That ball might have been off the plate. Too close.
Yes.
Off that outside edge right there. Ava doing a good job of fouling it back. Lives to see another pitch. Kyler not on the move on that 3-2 count. And that ball's outside. Next batter is the pitcher, Jocelyn Strickland. In steps Jocelyn Strickland. Jocelyn with 2 home runs already on the year, neither with the benefit of this wind. Grounded to short, on to third. That's all they're going to get. The fielder's choice gets Kyler out at third, Jocelyn on at first. Courtesy runner at first is number 1, Destiny Soriano. The batters, your catcher, Carly Earl. Runner at first is Soriano. Runner at second is Ava DeFreitas. In steps Carly Earl with big-time power of her own. That one bounces in front of the batter's boxes. Easy take for Carly. Wind just blew open the door here in the press box, and you can see, if you're watching on Game Changer for sure, you can see the flags whipping in right center field right now. Carly just lift one to the left side, swing and a miss. She had that idea herself, but he threw her a changeup, had her out in front of it. Changeup gave her the call on the outside edge. Tough ball to hit right there. Good pitch by Callie Jordan. 1-2 the count. See if Carly makes the same adjustment. You can see her toes almost on the line of that batter's box. And this is again where they've come in. And they did, but Carly turns it over into left field. They'll have no play on Ava. She's going to score. RBI single for Carly Earl, and it's 4-2. Courtesy runner at first, number 13, Libby Casto. Your batter, right fielder, Lillian Hagedorn. Lillian, sophomore, new to the War Eagles program. She's already been invaluable just 2 weeks in. She's given us good work in the circle as a pitcher. Had a couple big hits, got the War Eagles on the board with a 2-run double against Fayetteville in the first the other night. Up and in. 1-0 the count. A few chuckles from the crowd, and the inevitable wear it chance is from those people that don't have to get hit with a softball moving at high velocity. On the outside edge, they say. 1-1 the count. Little floater to pitcher. Call and the catch made by Callie Jordan. Going to need a 2-out hit now from Lily Humphreys. Now batting, number 5, Lily Humphreys. In steps Lily. She's used there's a fastball over the outside edge and maybe half a tick for strike one. Still a lot of a bat left right here for Lily. There's that changeup again, swing and a miss. Destiny takes off. She goes to third. Following her up to second is Libby Casto. Both runners move up. A good piece of base running right there by Destiny. 2 strikes is the count to Lily. But now a base hit would tie this ball game. Ball well outside, 1-2 the count. You can see Lily. It looks like she's showing bunt. It's strictly a timing mechanism. Just use this to get herself back in a good place. Timeout is the call. One and two the count as Lily steps in. Played mound meeting over. Interesting to see what goes on here. That one fouled back by Lily. Coach, that just had the feel of something with some kind of play on, right? Like it doesn't feel like it. There didn't seem to be like she hasn't been struggling. Yeah. Maybe is talking about this pitch, but it just kind of has the feeling there, like maybe Sean Teeters might up to be some shenanigans. I don't know. That the potential's there with Sean. Change up. Good one, foul back. Second and third, two are out. Really big situation right here. Lily has fouled off a couple pitches, battled here with two strikes. There she came inside and fouled it away. 1-2 the count. We mentioned before, everything's been away, and then you sneak it in once.
Right.
Maybe you throw two in there in an inning or one to a hitter, right, and just let them see it, and you can just try to change the eye angle a little bit. Make Lily think about something else. Maybe you back her off of that plate just an inch. Good at bat working right here by Lily. She is right back there on that line. Change up. That's looped into shallow left center field. It's going to get down. One run is going to score. Here comes Casto. She's out at the plate on a strong throw by the center fielder. Big two-out hit by Lily, though, gets us one more. 2 runs in the inning. We've played 3. We scratch a little closer. It is Gentry 4, War Eagles 3.
And there was the end of their third inning. A great inning for your War Eagles. They were able to bring it back down to just 1. Some great runs, some great hits right there. They tried to get 2 at that left.
Leading off for Gentry is the shortstop, Presley Ward. So if you just joined us, didn't hear the announcement, coming into pitch is that sophomore left-hander Lillian Hagedorn. A few simple changes. Jocelyn moves to first. Tegan Holt, I believe, moves to right. She does. And in comes Lillian and throws a fastball or a little bit of a left-handed curveball over the outside edge for strike 1. And Coach Tinsley, welcome to the ball game. Here's the top of the order for Gentry and Presley Ward, who's 2 for 2 tonight and hit balls really hard. Another good pitch by Lily right there. Giving them a different view right here. 2 good pitches by Lillian. off the outside edge and a good pitch. And you see now the War Eagle staff away. And again, just all because of the conditions. You don't want to give Presley something she can pull. That one too far away. 2-2 the count. Have fans texting me. All I'll say is I agree, and thank you for the input. Tried to go up and in right there to see if she could chase. 3-2 now the count. Again, you're at the top of this Gentry order. That one looped right to Ava DeFreitas. She's got it, puts it away. The first time we've retired Presley Ward. One away for the catcher, Olivia Nations. Batters the catcher, Olivia Nations. You can see there they haven't seen actually good communication by Gentry right there. Just you got a new pitcher in the game you haven't seen before. I literally heard her say out loud she tried to backdoor. I could hear it from 50 feet away. So, you know, it's so you can see just good communication. That doesn't mean it's any easier to hit. Ball one just off that outside edge by Lillian there. Here we come inside. Looped just out of the reach of Sydney into left field. Off the end of the bat, but just drifted away into left field for a base hit. They have courtesy ran for Nations once, left her there the other time with one out. He's going to leave her there to run. Next batter, third baseman, Audrey Littlejohn. Low and away, picked off the turf by Carly Earl. Good pitch on the outside corner right there from Lillian. 1-1 the count. She just has that good kind of left-handed natural curveball movement when it's right. Especially that outside edge, hitters will give up on it and come back and grab the corner. 2-1 the count to Littlejohn. Grounded toward Gabby. Got the in-between hop. She picks it up. Not going to have a play. Advancing to second is Olivia Nations. On to first is the third baseman, Littlejohn. It's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, Evie Tomlinson. Batters the right fielder, Evie Tomlinson. We walked Littlejohn to get to Tomlinson earlier, and she hurt us with a hit. Now with a runner on first and second and one out. See how they play it. Tried that outside edge again, but just low from Lillian. Yeah, we mentioned Lillian Hagedorn, new to this War Eagle program. Was over in Bentonville before. Left-handed. Ground ball. Back to pitcher. Now off of pitcher, and it's going to flow into center field. On to score is going to be Olivia Nations. That one deflected, but gets through the middle of the War Eagle defense. Again, we have runners on first and second and one out. Little timeout being called right here by Carly just to go talk to Lillian. That one, I think, spin made that ball deceptive going up the middle. Batters the first baseman, Cindy Barger. Couple of opportunities for Heritage have gone awry defensively. Leads to another run. Good solid strike right there by Lillian on the outside edge. 0-1 the count. One out in the inning. It is now 5-3 Gentry. Gentry with 10 hits after just 3 1/3 innings here. Foul back off the netting. Came right back towards the hitter at high velocity. 0-2 the count. Good job by Lillian. Get on top of the count right here. And he gets the call on the outside edge. Got the corner. Down goes Barger. Next batter, the center fielder, Alexis Lopez. That one fouled off the screen. Again, Lillian Hagedorn on top of the count. 0-1 the count. Now 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Infielders now, you be yelling, get on your belly, keep the ball on the dirt here. Oh, there's no dirt here. Keep the ball in the infield here. Good pitch. I think they call it up. 1-1 the count. Lillian's got some good velocity from the left side. That one hit towards Ava. She's got it on a hop onto first. Well done by the senior DeFreitas. Takes care of it. Only the 1 run. 2 runners are left after 3.5. It's now Gentry 5, War Eagles 3. Eagles, number 7, Tegan Holt.
But I know you're trying to talk to you, but nobody's hearing you as much. So,
Oh, yeah.
to me, that's just, people want to know who he's talking to.
I'm talking to local legend Taylor Tinsley is who I'm talking to. Those of you at home, in on the box is Tegan Holt. Or first pitch changeup to Tegan, leading off the inning for the War Eagles. War Eagles with a little 2-run deficit right here. Gentry has scored in every inning, but we've avoided the big inning so far. See if we can flip the scoreboard right here. Away, 2-0 the count. On deck batters, Gabby Kelly. Off the end of the bat, look at the wind carry that one over the shortstop's head into left center field for a base hit. Tegan's on at first. Now batting, third baseman, Gabby Kelly.
Still any ball in the air to the left side, trouble.
Gabby shows bunt. Fouls it back. See if we can spin a couple hits right here. Our base runners get to the top of the War Eagle order here. Make a mess out of this one, Coach.
Sure.
Up and away. 1-0 the count to Gabby. Gabby just a gritty player, if you don't like that word. I don't know if that's I don't know if the girls love that word. She's off the end of the bat. On to second for 1. On to first. She's going to beat it. Gabby beats it out. Only the force out of Tegan at second. Gabby on at first. Bring up the batter, Sydney Gaffney. Now batting, number 22, Sydney Gaffney. And it's Sydney, and then to the top of the order in Kyler Strickland. Fouled away. On the count to Sydney.
On the way, twos.
Had a good rip on that one on the outside edge. Off the inside corner on that one. 1-1 the count. Over the outside edge now, 2-1.
Okay.
Good count to do things here. Gabby doesn't run, not because Gabby can't run, but Gabby's caught most of her life, and you get courtesy run for a lot. Kind of the same thing with Jocelyn as a pitcher. So you don't see her doing a lot. That one fouled back. Off the netting. 2-2 the count. Her father would tell her to be alert for change up here. Also protect that outside edge because it might go back out there. You see it right on top of the dish. Change up, grounded over to third baseman up across the diamond. It is scooped up and the out is made. Nice pick over there by Barger. Gabby Kelly moves up to second and 2 outs for Kyler Strickland. Batter's the leadoff hitter, Kyler Strickland. So somewhat productive out, as it were, getting Gabby into scoring position. See if we can get a 2-out hit from Kyler. Change up again. Jordan's had good success with that change up.
Yeah.
Like the motion is strong with it, the ball just doesn't get there. It's not one of the big floaters that you can make an adjustment to. It's been effective. The one she just got sit on right there, just front-footed off the end of the bat. There it is again. Quickly 2 strikes now on Kyler. And again, just an opportunity here just to scratch that one and draw even closer, even if that's all we get. Ball 1 right there outside. But we're getting to that part of the order here where if you were to scratch one, now you got runners on again, like you could still manufacture a big inning out of this even with 2 outs. Big at bat right here for Kyler. Changeup floats high that time. 2-2 the count. 2-2 with 2 outs. Deuce is wild, as they say. Runner on second is Gabby Kelly. Ava DeFreitas waits on deck. Ball 3, well outside. Oh, 2 to 3-2. Nice work by Kyler getting back in the account. Grounded to third. Up across the diamond. Kyler out by a half a step. War Eagles are going down harmlessly. Gabby stranded. No runs. 1 left. After 4, it's 5-3 Gentry.
We are heritage! We are heritage!
We are heritage!
We're heritage!
Gentry, left fielder Macy Holzkamper. And coach, we are now through 4 hours at the ballpark today, getting here ahead of pregame with them with all the delays. There's a foul down the right field line, and that one's going to make the bullpen. First strike one. It is the left fielder Holes Camper, the pitcher Jordan, and the second baseman Jamie Kirk due up for Gentry. Starting to get a little late now that we're in the top of the fifth. Still a few at-bats left for our War Eagles. Pitcher Lillian Hagedorn came in. Jocelyn Strickland threw the first three. Lillian got the last one. Has a 1-on-1 count here on the leadoff hitter Holes Camper here in the fifth. Popped up right in the area of Ava DeFreitas. Held up. Deep breath by Ava as that one tried to pop out on her, but she's got it. Leadoff hitter gone. Next batter is the pitcher, Callie Jordan. Those are always scary, Coach. And again, we just mentioned, like, there's no telling what the wind is doing to those balls, the way they spin today. Right down central from Lillian Hagedorn. Ahead of the count, no balls and one strike. Opposing pitcher Jordan. On the outside edge, swings through that one. Nice job by Lillian. 0-2 the count. I've said it before, if you guys have heard this, Coach Tinsley, like, one of the things I like about Lillian is she gets it and goes. Like, she's, from a body language standpoint, like, she's ready to go. Ball one off the outside edge. Again, that's pretty much exactly the pitch they wanted to throw, maybe an inch or so closer to the black. We're going out there again, and they get the call. That one was that inch and a half closer to the black. Nice job by Lillian. First two gone here in the fifth. Next batter is number 4, Jamie Kirk. In steps Jamie Kirk now with the bases empty and 2 outs. Good hard strike on the outer third of the plate right there from Lillian. At the bottom third of this Gentry order, and Lillian has come in and just attacked him with strikes. There it is again, swing and a miss on a curveball over the outside edge. 0-2 the count. Just high. Good hard fastball, just high. Hey, we've gotten some new viewers out there on Game Changer, at least. If you're watching us there, or if you're on War Eagle TV on YouTube, welcome. Swings right through it. Great job by Lillian keeping us right in it. We go into the bottom of the fifth. It's still Gentry 5, War Eagles 3, but looking for more.
We are heritage. We are heritage.
We are heritage.
We are heritage.
Everybody in the dugout and part of the ballpark. All I know is I sat with a couple of War Eagles when we were down at Fayetteville the other night, and they told me who sang that song and what it was. It'll shock you that there is a version that is explicit. That evidently is the only clean part of the song that you can steal, and everybody loves it. So Ava does a great job of that. In steps for the War Eagles, 2, 3, 4 is DeFreitas, Jocelyn Strickland, and Carly Earl. Very dangerous part of the order. She turns it over. That's going to get over the left fielder. Easily going to be extra bases. Ava's around second. Coach Bowen sending her on to third. Relay from the shortstop is not in time. It is a leadoff triple. Now up, number 4, Jocelyn Strickland. In steps Jocelyn. Great job by Ava. Little short beating of the mound. The umpire is going to come in and break this one up quickly. Leadoff triple by DeFreitas, exactly what the War Eagles needed to get it started here. You get now to the power of this lineup in Jocelyn Strickland and Carly Earl. Wind is still kicking that flag around out there. Coach Tinsley will certainly help out a ball to left. In comes Joss with 2 home runs already on the year. Changeup floats in high. Ball 1. Jocelyn started at pitcher, slid over to first. She takes Thank you, Coach. Coach Tinsley with the clap to the Mexican hat dance. In comes Joker. 2-0 the count. Lifted really high.
You never know.
Looks like shortstop's going to have it, and that one is out. Number 1. Staying at third is DeFreitas. Next up for the War Eagles, number 24, Carly Earl. And in steps Carly. The pitcher, Lillian Hagedorn, is on deck. Bounces in front of the plate. Callie Jordan has gone the whole way and likely will for Gentry. Like their full intention would be for her to finish this one. Again, mentioned just a sophomore. She came in here and pitched as a freshman last year. Does a good job throwing strikes. As I say, that ball too wide. I love the announcer's jinx on that one.
Yes.
Normally it works the other way. 2-0 count. Great hitters count for Carly. Good power from the right side. Infield is actually in for Gentry. Fastball's over the inside edge. Kind of surprises me, Coach, with a 2-run lead that they draw people in.
Right.
Especially when you would expect there to be more scoring going on. We'll see if Carly can drive one right through this infield. Change up there, not going to hurt him. Looked like it could have hurt him there. That looper might have gone where a regular shortstop would have been playing, but back is Ward to make the catch. Now batting number 20, Lillian Hagedorn. And in steps Lillian. Runner at third is still DeFreitas, now with 2 out. Is going to take a 2-out hit. And a nice swing from Hagedorn. It's over the left fielder's head and off the wall. In comes DeFreitas. On the way to second is Lillian Hagedorn. Have a day, 2-0. RBI double. And in scoring position now with 2 outs for Lily. And we'll see if the courtesy runner at seconds, number 6, Maddie Hughes. Your batter, left fielder, Lily Humphreys. So in steps Lily in a 1-run ball game. Coach, just a big situation right there. We talked about, Ava's started the inning with a triple, and then she's still standing there with 2 outs, requiring a 2-out hit. Great at bat by Lillian to get that run across. There are sometimes just a few big situations in a ball game that matter, and there's one of them. And now you got runner in scoring position, the tying run in scoring position for Lily Humphreys, who delivered last time up as well. So in steps Lily. The runner is Maddie Hughes. Over the outside third. Strike one from Callie Jordan. On deck hitter is Tegan Holt. We are in the fifth. Off the outside edge. 1-1 the count. Feels like more and more changeups are floated in along the way now as we've gotten through the order a couple of times. Good take right there by Lily. And Lily, one of these War Eagle seniors. Drilled into right center field, but the wind's going to bring it back. It's going to be overhead. Drove it right through it. It's another double. Maddie Hughes scores. We are tied. That ball drilled into that wind, Coach. I thought the wind was dragging it right back to the center fielder, but she had enough on it to get it over. Next batter's number 7, Tegan Holt. And now, as they old say, everybody loves to say, trade places with her. Lily did, traded places with Maddie. We're tied up. And now, big swing on a changeup miss right there by Tegan. Owen won the count to Teagues. That's drilled down the right field line. That one's going to get down. In to score is Lily Humphreys. The War Eagles have a lead change. It is 6-5.
All 3 runs, heading
With 2 outs, for sure. Now batting for the War Eagles, number 14, Gabby Kelly. Outstanding right there, back-to-back 2-out hits from Lillian Hagedorn, Lily Humphreys, and Tegan Holt. Tegan now at first with 2 outs. Have something we haven't seen yet, Coach. We got a lead in this one against a good Gentry team. In stands Gabby. 1 strike the count. In off the plate, 1-1 the count. Two and one on Gabby. Senior, one of the leaders on this team. We mentioned she's going to be doing her college work at Pratt. And it's lifted down into left field. Another 2-out hit for the War Eagles. It is first and second. Now 2 down. Now timeout being called. Coming to talk to the catcher. Now batting, number 22, Sydney Gaffney. And a big opportunity for Sydney Gaffney right here. First and second, 2 outs. Back to the top of the order after Sid if she's able to produce and give us another 2-out hit here. Drilled into left field. Bowen sends the runner. Bobble in left field. Holt is going to score. It's another 2-out hit. An RBI single for Sydney. We extend the lead to 7-5.
5 straight.
Count them now, 5 straight 2-out hits. Next batter is the center fielder, Kyler Strickland.
and Dad there too, I'm sure.
Absolutely. You know, I mean, there's a lot of other people know too that I've coached travel ball for a long time. I went over last night because Rogers was playing West, and on the field, between even pickup games and other things, there's like 10 people that I've coached over in that game. And I'm sitting out there and I sat down and I'm not announcing, and my daughter's not playing. It was almost a completely different experience. Like I just, when your daughter's out there, like right there, you only want the best for your daughter, and in some ways that, it turns into anxiety more for mom and dad than it does for the kid. I mean, the drill. You're a dad too, so.
I get it.
And you get a ball player this year too.
That's
so
right. 6-year-old.
we're going to have a runner come in a second. On to run at second is number 13, Libby Casto. Again, your batter, center fielder, Kyler Strickland. And no pressure, Kyler, but we are on a string of 5 straight 2-out hits here. And the person that started this mess this inning is on deck, and Ava DeFreitas. Ball off the outside edge. We also mentioned if they had their druthers, as my grandparents would say, Callie Jordan's going to finish this game. She is their best over but low. Two and 0 the count. Drilled into center field. That is another hit. That one's going to get by the center fielder. Here comes Casto. Around third is Sydney. She's going to score. On her way to third is Kyler Strickland. The Eagles have done it again. 6 straight hits. 6 runs in the inning. It is now 9-5 War Eagles. Next batter's number 2, Ava DeFreitas. And you think the dugout's going to go nuts on this song here? Ava she needs to wait a minute so everybody. Over the outside edge. And honestly, I mean, I love Ava, but it's going to be a total letdown if she goes 1 for 2 in this inning now after 6 straight 2-out hits.
For sure.
Great response by the War Eagles. Ball off the outside edge. Being careful with Ava after Ava did damage against her earlier in the inning. Looped down the right field line. That one off the end of the bat. 2 strikes on DeFreitas. Runner on third is Kyler Strickland. She's there after yet another 2-out hit. This one that got by the center fielder. We need all of them we can get, Coach. 4-run lead right now. Do not feel comfortable. She swings through that one. Great inning. Great evening by Ava, leading us off with a triple right there. We put across 6 after 5. War Eagles 9, Gentry 5.
And all.
Leading off for Gentry is the leadoff hitter, Presley Ward. Back to the top of the order for Gentry. Certainly want to limit the damage here. War Eagles and coach like the most productive inning of the season, and maybe a season-turning inning if we can make a stop here. Certainly Heritage felt like there would be more wins on the board than we have right now. We're behind by a couple. Put together 6 runs with 2 outs here in the 5th, but a lot of work yet to do. Good hard curveball over the outside edge by Lillian Hagedorn. She had one of those big hits, a big 2-out double. The first of them got it started. That one a little bit too far off the outside edge. Good pitch. You see Lillian, good velocity. Again, from the left side, just gives a little bit of a different look. Especially when Coach Bowen does it like this, where you start the right-hander. That one drilled in the hole between short and third. Defensive change for the War Eagles into play left field is Maddie Hughes. Everything else looks the same. Next batter is the catcher, Olivia Nations. Have to check to see if ground ball, Gabby's going to cut it off. On to first. Strickland's got it. Runner Presley Ward advances to second, but the War Eagles will gladly take the out. Nice play there by Gabby, Coach. Like, that's one of those, if that gets through to shortstop, you may not be able to get a play at first. Gabby did a good job cutting that one off, made a good strong throw to retire the hitter. Next batter is the third baseman, Audrey Littlejohn. Runner at second with 1 out. Off the outside edge for ball 1. Cruising into 8:47 on a Friday night. Fouled back, 1-1. And I know we've got more people. I know we have more people on Game Changer. You've now put yourself in a situation where you're the game on Friday night because the Hogs didn't play. And we know Rogers shut it down. I think Bentonville's done. So we probably have a lot of visitors or other schools from the conference chime in here. That one drilled and gone. That is crushed. That's going across the street. 9-7 is your score. As we mentioned, the War Eagles are going to need everyone they can get. That ball, wind or no wind, that ball is going on to 6th Street. Next batter is the right fielder, Evie Tomlinson. Second home run of the night. And again, you can see the flags blowing out in that direction really hard. That one didn't matter. Littlejohn got all of that one on a line. Good pitch right there by Lillian. Great response. Good backdoor curveball over the outside edge. Get ahead of the count, 0-1. Get again, like what all of those 2-out hits did, allows you that mistake as a pitcher. One, you can't have a bunch of them, right? But you're allowed to do that. Tip your cap to Audrey Littlejohn. Try and get the next hitters right here. That one sails high. 2-1 the count. And Hagedorn came in the 4th. Jocelyn threw the first 3. Ground ball. Going to be tipped away. In kind of a worst case scenario. Lillian tried to make a play at it. Knocked it away to where DeFreitas was trying to back her up. It's going to be a base hit. That's a base hit. Just an unfortunate deflection. Next batter is the first baseman, Cindy Barger. Runner on first is Tomlinson. We are only in the 6th. Ball outside. And I say that because we're just playing ball. Like, there's no run scoring situation here. Like, again, as you look up on the board, there have been a lot of numbers that there aren't a lot of zeros for either team on the scoreboard. Expect that both teams aren't done yet. Over but low. I wouldn't mind just a little visit right here. Maybe even Gabby just going over and say, hey, and pat Lillian on the back again. Just high strike called right there. And not even just that she needs it, but just take a breath. We're good. We're still good. We're in good shape in the board. Just keep doing the things you've been doing. That one fouled. Down the left field line. 2-2 the count. The runner on first is Tomlinson. Grounded towards short. Sydney's got it. On to second. Good job getting the force right there. The backhand play by the shortstop to DeFreitas is covering. There are 2 out. Next batter is the center fielder, Alexis Lopez. Good little play right there by 2-2. Just a little awkward backhand. Just making sure you got the out. No chance at a double play. Ava there to take the throw. Strike over the inside edge. And this is coach just kind of game within a game right here. The fewer outs you get here, you can finish this thing without seeing Presley Ward in eliminations again. Right there it is. Back to the mound. On to first. 2 runs on the home run, but that's all they get. 1 runner is left. We go to the bottom of the 6th. War Eagles 9, Gentry 7.
We are heritage. We are heritage.
We are heritage.
We are heritage.
Number 4, Jocelyn Strickland. Fastball over the outside edge to Jocelyn for strike 1.
Go forward.
Again, Callie Jordan is the sophomore pitcher for Gentry. She has gone the whole way. The big difference right now, coach, teams are now even at 13 hits apiece off the end of the bat. That's that changeup onto third. Over to first base. Leadoff hitter gone. Next batter is number 24, Carly Earl. And as we mentioned, I'm fine with going to the 7th with more than a 2-run lead here, coach. Like, you got the bottom of the Gentry order, but if you get runners on, you're getting back to the top in Ward and Nations that have given us all kinds of fits tonight. There's a change up to Carly. Up and away, ball 1. Carly Earl's the hitter. On deck batter is Lillian Hagedorn. Fouled back by Carly. Good cut, ripped it straight back. 1-1 the count. Carly has stepped in to be behind the plate for us the last couple games here. Coach Bowen making just a little defensive shift. He's had a couple lineup changes too, just looking for the right combination. Carly started the year at short, also one of the pitchers for this War Eagle team. Right now stands in the box. We need her to be a hitter. That one's lifted to right center field. The wind is going to be a problem again. The wind knocks that one down, and it's going to be a base hit before Lopez can get to it. It's a 1-out single for Carly Earl. Will be a courtesy runner coming. Courtesy runner first is number 1, Destiny Soriano. The batters, your pitcher, Lillian Hagedorn. Now they're taking her back. There are rules behind who can courtesy for who. Like once you've courtesied for somebody, you have to stay there. And I think we actually courtesied Libby. Yeah, we're just going to go back to Carly, because Libby came into courtesy, which she would have been the designated courtesy runner, and then Libby went in to run at second in the last inning, which kind of burned her. So now the runner on first is still going to be Carly, which is fine. Carly's athletic. Carly can run the bases. Courtesy primarily, again, is just for the convenience of getting gear on and speeding up the game. As we approach 9 o'clock at night, I think we're past the thought of speeding up the game here on Friday, thanks to lightning delays and hail. I hope they got a good picture of that to send out on social media. Those of you that did not get that hailstorm, like it is noticeable on the field. Like it is white.
Yes.
Probably 50% covered full of hail for a little bit this afternoon. And here we are playing ball at 9 o'clock. 1-1 the count to Lillian. Gets the high strike right there. I don't think Lillian liked that one, and that's okay, she says. Just make sure I get it when we go back out here in the 7th. Lillian had the first of those 2-out hits last inning. Did a great job getting that train started. There's another base hit up the middle. Great job by Hagedorn. Advancing to second is Carly Earl. First and second now and 1 out. We're going to have a pinch hitter up here too. Coach Bowen, I believe we're going to have a courtesy runner here for Lillian. And then a pinch hitter will be Cadence Deer. She's hitting in what I believe will be Maddie Hughes' spot. Maddie came in to play defense for Lily. I did not see if anything happened with Lily. Certainly know if she were 100%, you would want her back up in this spot. And you see, this is a lengthy conversation with Coach Bowen and the umpire. So we're figuring out the courtesy runner and the pinch hitter. Umpire's got his pencil out, taking notes. Who we got here? Courtesy runner at first is number 8, Izzy Mayhew.
Go, Izzy.
Now batting for the War Eagles, number 16, Cadence Deer. This is as deep into the bench that Coach Bowen's been able to get here. You see Izzy Mayhew. Izzy's going to play a lot of softball for us. She's actually been one of the stars on JV. She's running at first now. The batter is Cadence Deer. Swings through that one on the outside edge. On deck batter is Tegan Holt.
Go, Cadence.
See if Cadence can open the floodgates here by finding a gap. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Floater, changeup low. And again, Jordan has gone the whole way. Now 9 runs on 15 hits for the War Eagles, and there has not been a single person warming up in the bullpen for Gentry. It is her game to pitch. Ball high and away. 2-1 the count. Jordan, the sophomore. There's a strike over the inside edge. Just kind of froze Cadence up. Again, you kind of see they're just changing that eye angle, that outside, 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 inside edge. Just unable to pull the trigger now with 2 strikes. Cadence ready to go. Floater. She waited back on that one well and fouled it away. She's still alive. Carly's on at second. Strike right down the middle for strike 3. Unable to pull the trigger on that one. Batter down looking. It's going to take a 2-out hit from Tegan Holt. Right where we were an inning ago. Now batting number 7, Tegan Holt. Right in the part of the order that did a lot of the damage last inning. Off the end of the bat towards short. Ward up onto first. 2 runners are going to be stranded. We're going to go to the 7th. War Eagles with a 2-run lead we got to hold. It is War Eagles 9, Gentry 7.